What is going on, my fellow Guardians? My name is Alpha Skies, and in today's video, I want to cover some weapons that I think you should highly consider farming before the release of Lightfall. And jumping straight into this list, the first weapon that I would have to highly recommend for you is the Hung Jury SR4 Scout Rifle from Grandmaster Nightfalls. This scout has become more available to more of the casual player base as the new Nightfall Grandmaster entry gate has been adjusted down to 1580, and this gives majority of Guardians the ability to actually participate. With that being the case, and the weapon being more widely available to everybody, I do have to recommend that you go for a roll with rapid hit and explosive payload, or maybe going for something like subsistence and frenzy, as this scout rifle hits extremely hard, and these rolls here I personally believe will help you get the most out of the scout rifle that you possibly can. Moving over to the next weapon I would have to recommend, this one is going to be farmed from the Duality Dungeon, and that is going to be the Stasis Grenade Launcher, the Lingering Dread. It's no surprise why blinding grenades are as popular as they are now, with how strong they are with ad control, or also being able to create openings for you to get to cover and heal if you need to. But what puts this grenade launcher above all of the others is the fact that this one rolls not only with blinding grenades, but with Chill Clip. And Chill Clip is an extremely strong perk because yes, blinding nades are very strong and they are very effective, but there are certain mobs in the game that it doesn't work on. For example, champions, whereas Chill Clip actually does work. You can freeze them, and so it takes the amazing utility of what blinding grenade launchers already have, and it takes that utility to the very next level. Now the next weapon that I would have to recommend is going to be the craftable rocket launcher Bump in the Night. Now this rocket launcher rolls with several perk combinations that helps make this rocket launcher an extremely valuable choice for all classes in the game, but there is one combination in specific that works amazingly for Solar Starfire Protocol Warlocks, and this combination in specific is going to help you dish out insane amounts of DPS, and that combination is going to be Demolitionist paired with Frenzy. Pairing this perk combination in specific with Starfire Protocol and something like Witherhoard allows you to do insane amounts of damage. Reloading the rocket launcher every single time that you throw a grenade allows you to simply shoot the boss with a Witherhoard while in your rift, swap to your launcher, and you simply alternate away with blasting them with these massive rockets or throwing the extremely overpowered solar grenades for huge bursts of damage. Now taking a look at a weapon for my PvP grinders out there, we're going to take a look at the Riptide Fusion Rifle. Similar to the Lingering Dread, this weapon is extremely strong because it utilizes the perk Chill Clip. This allows you to freeze champions, large enemies, dish out huge amounts of damage while doing it at the same time. Now this weapon is a little more nitpicky in terms of what you need to actually get the most out of this weapon. You want to get a charge time masterwork. Pairing that with accelerated coils brings down the charge time to a measly 460 milliseconds, allowing you to not only keep the targets frozen constantly, but to deal tons of damage on top of it. You can essentially pair Chill Clip with whatever perk it is of your choice, but my personal recommendations is going to either be auto-loading holster, field prep, or lead from gold. With all of the focusing changes Bungie has made recently for the end of this season, and for all the players that want to squeeze out the highest DPS possible, look no further than the Thoughtless Sniper Rifle. This sniper can be focused at the Helm's War Table and will only require 3 out of 3 to actually get the craftable recipe, making this weapon even easier to acquire than most others. In my personal opinion, the ideal perk combination for this weapon is going to be Enhanced Overflow with Focused Fury, regardless of how big the magazine size is that you will be getting from Overflow, which trust me, you will getting a very big mag size. It will actually only take 3 precision hits in the weapon in a row to actually proc Focus Fury, granting you that bonus damage for the rest of that massive magazine size. So just simply make sure you swap to this weapon after you're out of rocket or linear ammo to push your DPS just that much further. And last but not least, let's go ahead and take a look at the SMG, the Prolonged Engagement. This is a weapon that you're going to acquire from farming Vanguard strikes or Vanguard rewards, and it is relatively rare, and although some people might say, well, this SMG is basically nothing but an identical funnel web just for the primary slot, but let me tell you, there's actually one major advantage that it has over it. So obviously you roll with one of my absolute favorite perk combinations of all time, being Subsistence with Frenzy, but its intrinsic perk is what makes this SMG stand above the others. The perk in question being Vanguard's Vindication. For those that are unaware of what this does, Vanguard Vindication actually regenerates 7 health per kill for this weapon. So not only does the SMG roll with what I personally believe to be one of the absolute best ad clearing perk combinations in the entire game, but it also has its own built-in health regeneration that is granted to you by simply doing what you're supposed to do in Destiny, killing enemies. But that is pretty much going to wrap it up for this video, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like and a subscription to the channel, as it would really help me out greatly to hitting my 1,000 sub goal, and we are over halfway there. And one last time, good luck to all of you, my fellow Guardians that are hunting for your God rolls. My name is Alpha Skies, and I will catch you guys in the next video.